Hey everyone, welcome to Simblethings, a channel where I talk about living with C-PTSD, mental health issues and everything that goes along with that. So yeah, we're still at the beach, and this video I want to talk about why hobbies and interests are so important. So yeah, hobbies are like kind of interests have been important for me because it feels like there's so many times where they can really help ground you. They can, if you're learning something, say you're doing a bit every day and then over time you kind of feel the progress of how you've now able to do things that you couldn't do before and anything like that. And those are like good feelings, and I think it's a positive thing to be interested in things in general. So I think one of the signs of being in a bad place mentally is just not being interested in things in general. I think it's very easy to get into those kind of mindsets where you just don't feel like doing anything and you find it just really difficult to just concentrate on things or care about things, right? But sometimes when you go in those mindsets, having that thing that you actually care about, sometimes it can just really help you. Just go, oh, do you know what? Oh, well, I'll do 5 minutes maybe. I'll practice for 5 minutes, or I'll do something for just a short amount of time. And there's been a lot of situations where I felt like crap, but then I've done something else that I like, or I've not done for a while. And then I go, and it can really change mood and it can really lift me. So I think having a range of interests and hobbies is really good for you. Because the one thing, if you've got like a range of interests, then regardless of the scenario you're in or the situation, there might be something you can do. So say if your only interest was doing outdoor photography, if that was your only interest, then it'd be really limiting and difficult for you to do that during like really, really bad weather. Like, it'd be very difficult for you to go out and do that hobby. And you could be in those situations where even if you wanted to do that, and even if you knew it would make you feel better, you wouldn't be able to do it. But if you have other hobbies, the things that are like you do when you're inside, then that can kind of help combat that. You're like, oh well, I can't go out and take pictures, but I can like game on this game or something, or I can learn this instrument or something, or I can read this really cool book or something. And there's just this really big range of things that you can do, and things that are like very accessible too. So one of my favorite hobbies is walking. Like, I really, really just love walking. It's like one of my favorite things. It is so simple for me. I know, like, I'm fortunate being like able-bodied, so I can walk easily, but yeah, for me it's something that's very accessible and easy to do. And sure, I happen to be lucky and live in places where I can walk with scenery like this, but I've lived in other places where the scenery's not been so great, but I still just like to walk a lot. Something as simple as walking or learning about something. Now that's like something, just having like general interest and finding out about things. That's something that's so accessible now, and given the amount of tools we have with the internet, etc., that's a hobby in itself, just wanting to learn about things. So try and have like lots of hobbies and interests, like things you can do in different situations. We're really getting to areas where it's super rocky. So this is the area that I'm going to be walking to. Super rocky, but we're going. It's one of those areas where I have to concentrate more on actually what I'm doing. So we navigated that super slippy section there, you can see, with all the green. I just think it's really, really important to have different hobbies and interests, things you can do in different situations, things that don't cost money, because do you know, there's a lot, like if you have mental health issues and you're poor, then your mental health issues are obviously much worse than if you've got money, right? One of the ways to combat that is to have hobbies that are free / super cheap. So no matter your financial situation, you can still do them. So before life completely take a dive, I'm gonna say, get more hobbies and interests. If you've already got some, do them more. That's ace. Hobbies are great. Interests are good and healthy. If you're sat there feeling like you don't have any hobbies and interests and that you just don't care about anything, then please try and reach out and talk to somebody about it, because that for me is a bit of an alarm bell. So yeah, please remember, look after yourselves. Remember, be kind to yourself. Remember, be kind to yourself. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope you liked the video. I really appreciate all the views, anybody that watches, shares, likes, subscribes, all of that kind of stuff. Till next time, peace.